welcome back to another video, and me and Steve have separately bought Telecasters that look very similar. So as we sort of found then playing the intro jam, although they look very similar, they are both utterly different guitars. You know, from the wood, the spec, the whole lot is different. So I think what we'll do first is I'll go through what mine is, all the spec and everything. You go through what yours is, and being Steve, he's obviously modded it. Didn't take long. And then we'll go through the sort of sound differences between them. So my guitar is a 2010 classic 60s Mexican Tele. These are the ones that came before the Baja Telecasters. And spec-wise, on the coils, on the pickups rather, you get Alnico 560s sort of reissue coils. The radius on this one is 7 1/4, and you get a rosewood board as well as these sort of, you know, Clousson style classic machine heads. Mint green guard, you know, nothing fancy with electrics, just freeway, tone and volume. And then this bridge here as well. They're not the brass saddles, they're sort of like the screw steel saddles, but they're still, you know, the 3 saddle block sort of traditional look. So that's it sort of overall spec wise on this. Your guitar though, it's quite different.
This is a modern player series?
Yeah, 2021 player series.
Player series. Palfaro fingerboard, which...
Although looking at them,
it wasn't something I really wanted, but this was advertised as having a darker board, so I bought it.
Which it does, to be fair. That is the closest to rosewood I've seen from Palfaro, without a doubt.
And then I popped some linseed oil on it just to darken him up a bit.
Always helps, to be fair.
Always helps. It came... It shouldn't have come with it, but it did. It came with brass saddles and a more traditional Fender plate. Whether that was factory fitted, I don't know. But the only thing I've done to this is take the pickups out and put some, what did I put, Montes?
Full Montes, yeah. So, you know, definitely some nice pickups stuck in there, to be fair.
Yeah.
And obviously part of the reason why they're such different sounding guitars, but it's just crazy how, like, you know, taste-wise, obviously, we kind of gone for similar guitars.
Had to be white.
Yeah, but like I said, they're so different. You got 9.5-inch radius on yours as well. Big frets.
Yeah, jumbo frets.
Vintage frets.
I'm not keen on jumbo frets, I'll be honest, but what I'm going to do is probably level these down a bit. The usual thing, just mod it to my taste, because it's such an excellent guitar to start with. The tuners even are the standard Fender tuners you get on all sorts, but to be fair, they're smooth, they work.
Do you think you'd go with the lockers on there as well, because they're plug and play?
I don't think so. I think on a Tele, I don't see the need. I think I'm just going to stick with these now.
I don't blame you.
I've got the brass saddle, which I love. They're really smooth. They intonate actually pretty good. All the electrics with CTS pots already in there, and a really good switch.
I should say mine are CTS as well. From as standard.
So to be fair, not a lot needs to be done with it really. So I put the Montes in there. They're a little bit less bright than yours.
I think they're, from what I've sort of heard of them, they're fuller sounding. They're not necessarily hot.
No, they're not hot. They're
full.
Quite creamy sounding pickups. I was quite surprised when I put them in. Actually, I thought, are these really Tele pickups? And then I listened to a few records like Stairway to Heaven, and actually a lot of those older Teles weren't brash or brittle sounding. They were actually quite creamy and quite full sounding.
It's sort of like myths occur in the guitar world, don't they? What guitars are supposed to be. A Les Paul is supposed to be £50. Do you know what I mean? It's that same thing with the Tele. It's supposed to cut your ears off, but no, they are proper nice. So now we're talking about sound, I suppose. If I find my pick, whatever I've done with that. Where is it?
This one. Sat on it.
I've sat on it. There we go.
True pros.
Yeah. It's alright. Everyone lose picks. If I go, I won't mind sort of playing them both, and then I'll swap them over to you and sort of play them both. So that's neck there. We'll start on bridge. So that is proper sort of, it is quite bitey.
They've got a nice quack.
Let me try that same riff on there.
It's a quack. That's what I just say.
Picked up kept the lead in there, I guess. So go up there. I can hear that smoothness in there already. Yeah, so I really like that.
Yeah.
That to me, I almost, maybe that's a bit more stereotype telly.
That's exactly what I would say. Is that's what people expect a telly to sound like.
But I prefer these pickups.
That took me a few days to get used to, and now we played the two together.
Yeah.
That cuts through as good as I thought it would. But there's no harshness to it at all. They're really nice balanced pickups.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's all about what sounds good at the end of the day. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to fit the stereotype kind of thing. It's just what you like. Maybe I'll try the middle as well. I think you can hear the neck more in that one. If I do the same thing, give you that back, and then you can have a raz on both. If I do the same thing on mine, in the middle pickup, position again. It's a bit brighter from the bridge, maybe?
It's got that long.
Yeah, to me that's a bit more, there's less neck in there. Does that make sense?
It does,
it's a bit thinner, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, play through some riffs on there and see what you think back to back of these two.
Right.
And the differences, the pickups are so different.
Yeah. Let's start on yours. I'll start on the neck.
Do you find the neck a little bit muddy there?
It's just got this sort of honk, and I quite like it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the neck, but I really like the middle.
Try the middle. That's a telly, innit? You can get all the sounds you want from a telly. No bad sounds. Try that. And that's kind of what I would assume a telly would sound like prior to buying those pickups.
Yeah.
They kind of make you want to dig in.
Lines on it.
Yeah, they are slinky. Yeah.
But then go back to yours, especially in the middle.
It's nice sounding telly. I like that sound, you know. Start on the neck again. Smoother.
Massively smoother, yeah.
Not overly
and clearer, I think. I think. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, it's interesting, yeah.
Mine just sounds like...
They've got a nice touch attack to them.
Yeah.
Your pickup's kind of like digging into them.
Yeah.
To get that, but this, I think you can play a bit lighter on this, so let's try that middle again.
See, it's real strange hearing them back to back, because to me, honestly, I do prefer those Monties in isolation, so I prefer the bridge and I prefer the net, actually by a lot, but I prefer this middle.
You prefer the middle?
I would almost want this middle sound in that guitar.
You're not going to get it?
Well, no, but it's a bit of a dilemma, because I don't know whether to change the pickups or not, because I really enjoy the middle. Bridge I quite like, neck not so much.
How often do you play in the middle? That's the thing.
Well, never, but if I had a guitar for that, you know, because on a Strat I don't come off the neck, guilty. On a Les Paul, kind of use them all, I suppose. But on the telly, I probably would use the middle more than anything else. Whereas with that, I do prefer the bridge.
It's got a lovely sweet. It's not overly bright, shrill. It's, I think a lot of people wouldn't necessarily like that on a telly, you know, but it depends what music you play, you know.
The volume a bit on both, and then pass you this one back. See, that's nice.
Lovely.
That's really nice.
Loads of sounds.
I'm going to have a go on there with volume as well. Oh, probably want that back.
Both of them maintain their
Yeah, definitely.
tone, don't
It
they?
feels like that one wants to sort of drop off a lot quicker.
Drop off a
Less
little bit,
tape.
yeah, that's
Even though they're both
possible.
the same sort of pots. But
Yeah. Really usable tones
Yeah.
for a live gig as well. You know, you've got the 3 positions, you've got the volume off, that's 6 tones
Well,
straight away.
definitely, yeah.
And you've
Yeah.
got the tone pot, you know, so.
But yeah, I mean,
Totally different.
they are. I mean, it's just funny because we both sort of set out to get tellies. I had kind of 2 tellies in my head, the black double band that I mentioned before, but they're sort of really rocketing up at the moment. And then this was like a solid choice as well, you know, this white rosewood neck. And we both ended up the same, but also utterly different.
Totally different. Yeah.
So let me know down in the comments which one you sort of prefer. Do you prefer the arguably more classic sound of that one, perhaps, or the just generally nicer, I think, sound of these pickups, other than the middle position?
See, for me, it'd be this neck on that guitar
Yeah,
with those pickups.
yeah.
I think that, and I'd actually prefer the slightly off-white.
Oh, I do as well, definitely.
But that's down to age.
Yeah, I mean, that's 12 years old. This is one.
Yeah,
Not even-
yeah,
not
that's
even
right.
one.
Yeah.
So yeah, between us, we bought one perfect telly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's just so us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching. We're going to play out with another little jam now on both guitars. And like I said, let us know which ones you think. You know, which ones you prefer. And we'll see you again on the next video.